Hi guys, this is Mary Feaster and this is my engineering design process for the Periscope. So the ask was already provided for us. It was how can I see above the crowd without standing on top of anything? The imagine was a possible solution, which was the Periscope. So for me, the plan part, I was kind of overwhelmed at first. I knew what a Periscope was, but had never ever thought about making one or tried to make one. So I gathered some materials that I thought might be helpful. Again, we had received previous information about collecting toilet paper rolls, so in my head I was like, oh, maybe that's what they're used for. We'll give those a try. So I had 2 paper towel rolls, 4 toilet paper rolls, a hot glue gun, scissors, 2 small mirrors, and then a pencil. The mirrors I purchased circular mirrors because I used the circular paper towel rolls. I also considered time. I figured it would probably take me at least an hour, probably a little bit longer to plan this out, get everything together, and actually build it and test it. So I needed to make sure I had the time to do that. And I did end up looking at the resource that was provided for this week to make sure I was on the right track. I didn't use the exact measurements or anything like that. I kind of just trial and errored it until I figured it out. But the resource was definitely helpful in making sure I did have enough materials and the right materials. So for the create part of the design process, I took some pictures of what I did. So I ended up gluing 2 paper towel rolls together to make it wider because my mirrors were 3-inch mirrors. So they were too big to fit in just a regular paper towel roll. So here's the 2 paper towel rolls together. I ended up curving around a hole to fit the toilet paper rolls in. Here you can see what that looked like once I glued the 2 toilet paper rolls in. And then I did the same thing on the top, but facing the other direction, obviously, because that's how a Periscope, you have one going in and one going out. And then the next part of it was adding in the mirrors. So I added a mirror in the bottom groove and a mirror in the top groove. In terms of the improvement part of the Periscope engineering design process, I had to mess with the angle of the mirrors quite a few times to make sure I was getting the right view. I didn't end up gluing the mirrors in because I kept moving them so much to make sure I was actually getting the right view. So in this case, it was better that I didn't glue them in because I could keep adjusting them and moving them. And I found that I had to actually take apart my Periscope a couple times and cut away more of the paper towel roll so that, or I'm sorry, more of the toilet paper roll so that you could actually have a better view. I found a lot of times that my vision was blocked. So here is the final thing, again with my mirrors inside, top and bottom. I did have a little bit of trouble with the angle. So as you can see, the bottom is straight, but my top is a little bit crooked. So it was kind of coming out at a slight angle. But overall, I think the process went fairly well and I was pretty happy with my end result.